So, we're in Solo, otherwise known as Surakarta, in central Java, and this is our hotel, the Novotel, and we're going to go and see what this city has got to offer. But this has got a couple of royal palaces and a few other bits and pieces. So let's go and see Solo. Okay. But Celine, do you know why this place has got two names, Solo and Surakarta?
Yes, I actually do know.
Go on then.
Do you know?
No, I have no idea.
The name Surakarta comes from being named after a palace, whereas the village was called Solo.
Right.
But like government buildings, schools, service buildings, all that jazz, they use the name Surakarta, but like it's more like informal, colloquial use is Solo.
So what do most people call it, Solo? So we're in Solo. So we're going to do this little walking tour. We're going to see like a few things like palaces. We might see like a batik fabric shop, but I'm most looking forward to seeing, and Selena's as well, is this mosque. Because there's one in Abu Dhabi called the Sheikh Zayed Mosque. Here's a picture of it in Abu Dhabi, and they've made a copy of it here. Anyway, that's coming up later. First, the palace. Here, Puro means like palace. Mangkunagaran, named after the Duke himself. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, kasih. Terima kasih. He wants us to get, or wants Celine to get a sarong. But let's just go to the next thing.
Do you want...
No, I think we've done this. We've seen it. This is what the palace is all about. We have completed site number 1. Look how colourful these posts are. Look at this little alleyway with all these pieces of art. Look at this. This is alright. This is really nice, isn't it, this bit? Lad on the stilts. Is he playing hide and seek? Solo town centre. What are your first impressions of Solo then?
I like the Solo, see the graffiti work with the Solo?
Oh yeah, it's quite nice. And look at this art. Zelensky, Jakowi is it?
Exactly.
And Putin. Look at that. So we're just passing like a little eatery. You get these all over Indonesia. You just stop, sit down, buy your food, and just eat your little bit of nosh. So there seems to be a lot of people taking photographs on Instagram. So it must be like in a popular little place. We're just saying it reminds us of Penang in Malaysia, with all the art and the like little alleyways. Traditional batik. So this is what we're looking at. This is what we're talking about. This is what batik is. These sort of patterns that you see on all of the on the cloth. Look at this. Examples of like batik on the wall. This is really good, isn't it? Believe it or not, this is our next destination. Pasar Kelawar. Excited? It's the largest batik emporium in Solo. And did you know in 2014, on December the 27th, it all burnt down.
This market?
Yeah, everything destroyed. Right, let's see what it's about. Batik. Batik. Look at all the batik. Yeah, I think it's alright. Let's see if it looks alright on me, do you think?
But I think that material, material's going to be hot.
Right, we've left that emporium and we've come to what we think is another palace. Kraton Palace. Are these chicken? Quack, quack, quack. Bebek, 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 bebek.
Do you know blue eggs or duck eggs?
Yeah, well I want bebek. Bebek, bebek is duck. What do you think? Do you think they've got stringent safety checks?
Well, like the food stalls that we just passed, where I said there's absolutely zero like food health and safety regulations going on in there. I'd say there's zero health and safety checks going on here as well. It actually looks like Armageddon type thing.
It just doesn't it?
But is it like a museum rather than like an actual fun park?
I think it's been closed down, hasn't it, for danger? But it looks broken.
What?
It looks dangerous.
No.
It's dangerous.
This
Would you go in that? Would you go in that?
yeah, everything
No,
is
you wouldn't go in that. You would go.
Check this.
So what time does it open? What time?
Something you 5 o'clock.
Oh, 5 o'clock. Okay. What a friendly woman explaining all about it. So completely safe, so she says.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's not an actual museum. It's open at 5 o'clock.
Yeah. What do you think of this statue? It's an unusual one, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's a good one.
Look at it. Look at that.
You can see the veins in his hand.
Look at that. Who is it? Let's have a look. So it says here he was an Indonesian soldier, a general. He led a counter-offensive against the Dutch, I think. So yeah, he's got his own statue. Look at that. There is our destination, Pasar Gede Hadjonegoro something. Alright, let's go. What's that? There's a kid singing out there. Are you a fan of the snake fruit?
Yeah, I don't mind snake fruit. Mangosteen is my favourite.
Snake
What I
fruit
will
with
say
the
about this fruit market is the people here are the most friendly that we've
Yeah.
come across today.
Yeah. So what just happened?
You're too tall for Indonesia,
We just-
basically.
Basically, you're walking along and the pavements are crap and you've got to go out into roads like this. This isn't so bad, but in other places you've got to like duck and dive in between,
And then there's loads of wee food carts.
and you've got to avoid all the things on the floor. And I was going down and then bang! Crashed into this.
See it.
What would you say? What would you describe that place?
The
Hey.
awning of a food cart.
Yeah. It was like a metal.
There was actually nails sticking out of it
Yeah.
as well. Rusted nails.
I'm lucky that I didn't really damage myself. Look at this just down the street, just piles of rubble. You've got to go into the street. It's ridiculous. Ah, nice pathway for once. This is what we've been looking for. I like, uh-oh. There you go.
Good while it lasted.
So here we are. Monument 45. Celine's noticed that the woman, she's got a Chanel handbag.
Looks like a Chanel or like a Gucci or something, doesn't it? But listen, they've got boots on and she's in her bare feet.
Have you noticed the man that's sleeping underneath this? Dun-dun-dun.
Oh, I think it's really impressive.
Yeah. So do you prefer this or the fairground of Broken Dreams?
Fairground and broken arms.
Well, look at it. You can see it over there. And that is only a fifth of the actual size of the one in Abu Dhabi. Look at it. That is, the one in Abu Dhabi is beautiful and so is this. But I don't think we're going to be able to get in because of Celine's attire. She's already getting stared at by every woman here. It's like, what do they do? What do they do? Do an impression of the women looking at you. Every one of them does that. It's amazing, isn't it?
It's so pretty.
I think they're still building it because there's like still scaffolding, isn't there? But the gold and the black and the arches and those domes, 20% of the size of the one in Abu Dhabi.
This is the most beautiful thing in Solo.
Yeah.
Hands down.
This is why you should come to Solo to see this. Right, so there is that mosque. Look at it. And there's the local mosque. Nice, isn't it?
Just no competition.
So that was definitely the high point of Solo, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was definitely the high point. Right, as promised, it's a short while later, darkness has descended. I'm going to go back to that fairground, see what it's about. The lights are on, the cable ties have disappeared. What the hell is that? That signifies someone's fallen off one of the things. Ambulance is called. Get your little crabs, get your shrimp. The guy with the cool hair. But we want to look at all this. Look, children on these things. Children. Look how safe this is. No safety net. Just sit on it. Is this the most mental fairground you've ever seen? But we're going to try and find those little cars that we were looking at earlier, those death trap cars. See if any kids are on them. Here it is, bereft of passengers. So what are your final thoughts on the city of Solo?
My favourite thing of Solo was the replica of the Sheikh Zayed Mosque
Yep, mine was as well.
from Abu Dhabi. It was very pretty, very impressive.
Yep.
A really good replica. Some of the street art was really good as well. But I feel like I've been to Solo once.
Cheers from Solo.